Right, so on the topic of Dunkirk, I'm going to show you today, in case you yourself find yourself in a situation where you have a rim jam. What do you do? So for those of you who have seen Dunkirk, you remember in the beginning, he gets rim jammed, right? So, I'm going to show you very simply today how to fix that. So there are two ways you can do this very quickly and very effectively. The first way I will show you is to take your thumb into the rifle like such and push onto the neck of the cartridges right here. Very simply, take your thumb. My index finger will represent my thumb just for visual sake, so watch very closely to the bottom of this cartridge when I push down on it. Now the idea is I am pushing the top of this cartridge down so the backwards end of it can lift up. And when I release that pressure, we no longer have a rim jam. Very clever. And the reason for this is because there's still tension being put on the back of the cartridge, right? So we just simply tilt it down, and as you can see now, I just released one of the cartridges doing so. So that's a very effective way to fix a rim jam if you were to get one. Alright, so the next thing you can alternatively do is to literally just hit the hell out of that bolt. Like such, we have a rim jam, right? So take your rifle, take your hand, and hit it. Jammed up, right? Jammed up really good, actually. But if we hit it hard enough... I can't believe that. No way. That's supposed to work. So in the event that your rifle does not work with the first method of just ramming it home, like such, take your thumb again, push it down. Shit, mate. Rifle, right. Thumb, not index finger. Push down on the neck of the cartridge. What the hell? This is supposed to be an instructional video on why this doesn't happen and how to fix it if the magical circumstances arise that it does. And I happen to be that magic fairy that happens to get the impossible unlockable rim jam. So in the event you have a rim jam, you could just take the entire magazine out like such and then take that stupid... Right, so we've taken that round out of the magazine now, as you can see, so we're going to load that up one more time. How the hell did that not work? So, notably with military surplus ammunition, the rim here is beveled. There is a chamfer to it, so to say. So that means that the bottom of this rim is the full diameter, and then the top half right here is actually not the complete diameter of the bottom. So it's progressive, so to say. So what this means is that if you were to have a rim jam, thankfully because of that bevel on there, it should slide over the top. The reason why I now know why it's doing this is because there's a bit of a fray that was taken out of this cartridge when I closed it. For whatever reason, it had marred up the back of this cartridge, thus the bevel was somewhat compromised, and it just created a nice little snag for the next cartridge to get on. So yes, even with period correct ammo, you can get a rim jam. Although not common, it can happen. It will work this time, I promise. Here we are. We've created a rim jam, right? Totally rim jammed. So, first method as such, which should be the go-to method, is to just ram it home. It worked! So yeah, just give it some nice effort, and that chamfer slash bevel on the back of the cartridge should aid you. And because the cartridges will move and dip in the magazine, it should allow it to skip over that background like it just did now. It took a bit of effort, yes, but if you hit anything hard enough, usually it fixes itself. If you haven't seen this movie already, by the way, I highly consider you go see it. It's very interesting. It's a great World War II movie. It's very fresh. I think you'll love it.